All right, so welcome back to this video. It is part of lesson number 4, and that was the lesson that we had here on ordinary simple annuities and how to find the payment. So what I want to show you here is actually how to use your business analyst calculator to try to compute exactly what we did in that lesson. So I'm going to put a link up above if you want to watch that lesson before you actually start inputting things into your calculator. So in that lesson, so what we had, okay, so if I'm going to scroll down here, I'm going to show you the examples. So we did this example where we were trying to find the payment, and all I did was I was using the regular formula to try to find that payment and using it with a regular scientific calculator. So now, because we have the future value, we have the interest, and we have N, I'm going to use the business analyst. So recall that with the business analyst, so if you're using this one, let me just turn it back on. All right, so it's nice to clear everything up first. So second function, so clear TVM. All right, so we have everything at 0. And now, first of all, in this question, we were compounding. And notice that within here, so it is compounded annually. So compounded annually, so I'm going to go to second function, payments per year. So it's not 12. Okay, we're compounding annually. It's an ordinary simple annuity. So those should align. So I'm going to hit 1, hit enter. Just make sure, so scroll back down. So compounding periods per year is still 1, okay, and your payments per year is 1. All right, so that's set. So second function quit to get out. And now that you have that, we can input everything in. So future value, interest, and N. So let's say N. So N was, in this case, 20. So that was N. Our interest, okay, so it's 9%. So again, remember, you're inputting it as a percent, not as a decimal. So that's that. Our present value, we do not have a present value, so you can just make sure present value is 0. Payment is what we're trying to find, but future value is $500,000. So 500,000, 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's our future value. And now we're gonna hit compute. So compute, payment, and there you have it. And notice that's exactly what we have found with using our formula right here. So it's 9,773 and 24 cents. All right, if you would have been rounding that. Okay, so that's the first example of that. Now the second example that we did was with repayment of debt of 100,000 over 10 years. And here, so I wrote down the payments so we're trying to find the payments, I apologize, and we wrote down the present value, number of terms, and the actual interest. Now, the way that we're going to input this into the calculator, okay, I'm going to show you right now. Right, so let's clear everything up. So clear, okay, so all of this, I'm going to just reset here. Now, we are compounding, in this case, monthly, okay, so notice that within here it says, okay, that it is compounded monthly. So second function, that it's no longer 1. So monthly is going to be 12. So 12. Let's hit enter. And again, let's make sure that, all right, so both of these align. So second function quit. And now I'm going to input all the different data that we have in here. So N, again, so that's N, which is 120, because that's 10 years times 12. So that's N. Our interest, so the interest I, right, because we have already inputted that we are compounding monthly, then here all we're going to do is put 3.6. So you do not divide it by 12 in here. You just leave it as it is. All right, so that's 3.6, so that's I. The present value in here, so we have 100,000, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. So that's present value. Our future value was actually 0, right? Because we don't have a future value for this one, and we want to calculate the payment PMT. So compute, okay, and hit payment, and there you have it. And that's exactly what we did and found using the formula. All right, so 993 $1.55 if it was rounded. So that's how you use this business analyst to try to find payments, okay? So thanks for watching. We'll see you in a future video. Bye, everybody.